Antero, the millionaire who still lives like your neighbor. Imagine waking up every morning with billions of dollars at your fingertips. Enough money to buy any mansion you desire, travel the world on a private jet, and eat at the finest restaurants every single day. Now imagine choosing not to. That's Warren Buffett. The man worth over $130 billion. Yet he still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958 for just $31,500. He drives a simple car, eats at McDonald's, and still enjoys his morning coffee from the same place you probably pass on your way to work. So, here's the real question. Why would one of the richest men alive, a man who could literally afford anything, choose to live below his means? Is he cheap? Is he out of touch with modern luxury? Or does he know something about wealth that the rest of us don't? In this video, we're going deep, far beyond the motivational quotes and success cliches. We'll explore how living below your means isn't just a financial habit. It's a philosophy, one that has the power to completely transform your life, your freedom, and your future. So grab a drink, sit back, and get ready to uncover Warren Buffett's secret mindset, the same one that helped him become one of the wealthiest, wisest, and happiest men alive. And hey, before we dive in, if you're serious about building wealth, mastering self-discipline, and learning from the world's greatest minds, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. I'll wait. Go ahead. Did you do it? If you did, thank you. You're now part of a community of thinkers, dreamers, and doers who want to change the world by first mastering themselves. If you haven't yet, well, you might want to, because what you'll learn here can genuinely change your financial destiny. Alright, let's begin. Chapter 1. The Humble Billionaire. Warren Buffett lives in Omaha, Nebraska. Not New York, not Beverly Hills, not Dubai. His home isn't a mansion. It's an average-sized, cozy suburban house with a simple fence and a friendly neighborhood feel. He bought it in 1958. He's lived there ever since. Now, think about that for a second. Imagine you had billions of dollars in your bank account. Would you still live in the same house you bought 60 years ago? Most people would say no. But that's because most people don't understand the real game. You see, Buffett doesn't measure wealth by how much he spends, but by how much freedom he has. And freedom, to him, means never being controlled by lifestyle inflation, never being trapped by appearances, and never losing peace over maintaining unnecessary luxuries. That's the core lesson. Wealth isn't about what you show. It's about what you keep. Living below your means doesn't mean living poorly. It means living wisely. Buffett's mindset can be summed up in one sentence. If you buy things you don't need, soon you'll have to sell things you need. So let me ask you, how many people do you know who fall into that trap? Buying new phones they don't need. Leasing cars they can't afford. Trying to impress people who aren't even paying attention. The truth is, the fastest way to destroy your wealth and your peace of mind is to live above your means. Buffett knows this. He understands that every dollar saved is a soldier that can go out into the world and work for you. Investing, multiplying, compounding. That's how he became a billionaire, not through flashy spending, but through patient, disciplined investing. Chapter 2. The Psychology of Enough. One of the greatest financial superpowers in the world is knowing when you have enough. Let's be honest, in today's world, enough doesn't even seem to exist anymore. Everywhere you look, society screams, get more, buy more, show more. But Warren Buffett doesn't play that game. He once said, the happiest people do not necessarily have the best things. They simply appreciate the things they have. And that's the hidden truth most of us miss. You don't need $1 million to feel rich. You need contentment. A story goes that Warren once visited a lavish billionaire yacht party. He looked around at all the expensive toys, the gold watches, the champagne bottles, the super yachts, and he quietly said to his friend, "You know, I'm probably the only one here who's happy." It sounds simple, but that's profound. Because wealth without peace is poverty in disguise. If your lifestyle constantly pushes you to chase more just to feel enough, you'll always feel broke, no matter how much you earn. Buffett mastered this balance early. He focused not on lifestyle upgrades, but on lifestyle stability. He avoided the trap of spending more every time he earned more. That's what allows him to sleep well at night, free from the stress that comes with unnecessary luxury. Now think about your own life. Are you living to impress others, or to improve yourself? Because the day you stop competing with others is the day you start winning with yourself. Chapter 3. The Freedom Formula. Here's the uncomfortable truth about money. It's not about having it. It's about what it allows you to do. And that's what Buffett understands better than anyone. Money, to him, equals freedom of choice. It's not the fancy house, or the luxury car, or the private island. It's the ability to say, "No, I don't want to. I don't have to." That's real power. When you live below your means, you build a financial cushion that shields you from fear. Fear of losing your job. Fear of emergencies. Fear of running out. That cushion, that quiet confidence, is the real luxury. Most people think wealth means never worrying about bills. But true wealth means having options. The option to walk away from toxic environments, to pursue what matters, to take risks without panic. Buffett didn't get rich to live large. He got rich to live free. And that's the paradox most people don't see. The people who live the simplest often end up with the most control over their lives. Because simplicity is not weakness. It's strength. It's discipline. It's ownership of self. Chapter 4. The Myth of More. Here's a story that says it all. Once, a friend told Warren Buffett about a hedge fund manager who made hundreds of millions in a single year. The friend said, "Warren, doesn't that bother you that he made more in a day than you did in a year?" Buffett smiled and replied, "No, because I have something he'll never have, enough." That's the mindset that separates the rich from the truly wealthy. See, there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Being rich is about money. Being wealthy is about time, peace, and purpose. If you constantly chase more, you'll never win. Because more is a race with no finish line. Buffett doesn't chase more. He chases better. Better investments. Better habits. Better decisions. And that's what we can all learn from him. Because no matter where you are right now, your income, your job, your goals, the principle is the same. If you can control your spending, you can control your future. Chapter 5. The Modern Trap. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, social media. Every day, we're flooded with images of people living their best lives. Luxury cars, private jets, designer clothes, fancy vacations. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Most of them are broke behind the scenes. They're not rich, they're leveraged. They're drowning in debt, paying for appearances. And the saddest part? Many people watching them, maybe even you, are trying to keep up with them. That's how financial stress is born. You see, comparison is the thief of joy and the destroyer of wealth. Because when you spend to impress, you lose twice, once financially and once emotionally. Buffett doesn't need validation. His wealth validates itself. He's focused on growth, not glitter. So, here's a question. If you suddenly doubled your income tomorrow, would your expenses double too? If your answer is yes, you're not building wealth, you're maintaining poverty with better clothes. Living below your means detaching your happiness from possessions. It's realizing that peace of mind feels better than any luxury car ever could. Chapter 6. Building the Buffett Habit. So, how can you apply this in your life? Start simple. Track your spending. Cut the unnecessary. Save intentionally. Ask yourself before every purchase, do I need this, or do I just want to feel something? That question alone can save you thousands over time. Warren Buffett lives by delayed gratification, the art of saying, not now, so you can say yes to something far greater later. He invests not just money, but patience. He lets his dollars compound, quietly, like seeds growing into a forest. And that's the real power of living below your means. It gives you time. Time for your investments to grow. Time for opportunities to come. Time for you to breathe. Because the truth is, if you can't manage $1,000 wisely, you'll never manage $100,000 responsibly. Discipline scales faster than income. Final chapter. The Freedom Mindset, Redefining Wealth. Now, let's wrap this up, but not with a quiet ending. Let's end with something powerful. You see, Warren Buffett doesn't just live below his means because he's frugal. He does it because he understands one simple truth. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. When you build the habit of overspending, it becomes a chain, one that slowly wraps around your dreams, your peace, and your independence. But when you build the habit of control, discipline, and gratitude, those same chains become wings. Living below your means isn't about living small. It's about living free. It's about saying, I don't need everything to be happy, because I already have enough. And the irony is, the moment you think like that, you start attracting more. Because life rewards those who can handle responsibility, and money flows to those who respect it. So the next time you feel the urge to upgrade your phone, buy that designer bag, or rent that luxury apartment just to look successful, remember Warren Buffett sitting in his old house in Omaha, smiling quietly, with billions in the bank and peace in his heart. That's what real wealth looks like. It's not the flash, it's the freedom. It's not the luxury, it's the longevity. It's not the price tag, it's the purpose. So today, choose discipline over display. Choose peace over pressure. Choose freedom over flexing. Because when you live below your means, you rise above your circumstances. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want to thank you. Seriously, you're not like everyone else. You're part of the few who don't just want to look rich, you want to become rich in mind, spirit, and life. So, if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe now. Join a community that believes wealth is not about how much you earn, but how much wisdom you apply. And to those who already subscribed, thank you. You're the reason we keep creating videos like this. More powerful, thought-provoking content is on the way. Until next time, dream boldly, act fearlessly, and let your vision outlive you.